Welcome back. I am going to do another Blob Larimar because I want to try it again. Um, and I want to use this sushi roll. I don't know if you've watched any of my other videos, but I really love this chameleon type powder. I did put a little in the edge around the mold, just spotted it up with this brush. I didn't clean out the mold because I want to see the powder. So we'll see how that works out for me. I mixed up 6 ounces of resin. This is a small mold. It's not very deep. I divided it amongst these cups, but I put in this cup first, maybe less than an ounce. And then the rest I divided up. In my first cup, I'm using an epoxy resin colorant, Berry Red, and I got this from Amazon. I think it's Sigwong, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to start off with 8 drops. And I'm starting off with 8 drops because the last one I used acrylic ink, and it's a much heavier colorant and tends to color really well, where these aren't quite as strong as that, so I need to use a little bit more. And you know what? I'm going to pop it up to 10 drops. The thing to remember is never add more than 6% of anything to your resin. You risk it not curing well. So while I want to keep adding colors, I do have to use caution. So this is the cherry red. And then next, this is one of my favorite colors of theirs, is the starry blue. I have to put it in front of me to do this. I'm going to go ahead and do 8 drops. Let's see how that looks. I do have it in my Amazon store, and there's a link in the description if you want to check them out. They come in 48. This was the 48 set. They are smaller bottles. Let's go ahead and do 2 drops more. But I mean, it takes a lot to use what's in the bottles. I use them all the time, and I still haven't opened some colors, and I haven't run out of anything. So that's what that looks like. Hopefully I picked dark enough colors because it is going to be battling against the white. We'll see how it goes. All right, so next, as I mentioned, I have my sushi roll that I like a lot. It's from Eye Candy. Just going to take a little out on my stick. I have to buy a thing of that because I love it so much. I used it on one of my crackle effects. Now I've used it twice, but it's just wow. And the color that it shows up is kind of a blue, green, gray, all over the place. And I didn't expect it because if you look in this cup, there's a lot of red that comes through. The chameleon effects are just awesome. I am using JDiction high gloss resin, round jug, 1:1, a lower viscosity, not super low, but lower. I wanted to make sure I told you that. I didn't let it warm up. I'm using it room temperature. My room is a little cold this morning, but I think it'll be okay. I'm using Octopus Fluids Resin Ink Enoki for my Larimar white, which is a lighter white, and I'm going to do, let's do 20 drops. Hopefully that's not too many. This is just your lighter white. Nicole Martin does this, and she used Julie Kutz's Pouring Your Heart Out Bloom. I do have that, but I've been successful with the Larimar with the Enoki, so I tend not to switch up things too much if I know they work. Julie also has a video on this technique too. All right, next is Cast and Craft, and I think I'm going, this is my heavier white, I think I'm going to do 8 drops. This takes just a minute to come out. I was gonna, after my last video, I was gonna bust open this bottle and figure out a better way to get it to come out because the dropper is just horrible. I didn't do it though. I keep threatening to do it. I do have another bottle that it tends to come out faster with. Even if you squeeze, it's like, no, we're not coming out. Come on. I swear it's gotten worse. Let's just go ahead and use that other bottle. I am going to have to do something with that bottle. Give it a little bit of a shake. So I think I had 3. Let's do 5 more. And it's still the same dropper, but it's just maybe a little bit better. As I say that, it's going to be like, nope, we're not really any better. Maybe a little. Almost, almost. I know I need to start mixing my white without you guys, but I do like you to see me mix it. One of the hard parts when I was learning is that no one really showed me what they think or how many drops to put in, and a lot of it was by weight, and I don't do anything by weight. All right, let's hope it's bright enough. Dude, I think, let me look at it closely. I'm thinking I want 2 more drops. Let's do the fast bottle. And that someone did comment, you know, put the bottle upside down, it'll come out faster. These bottles are full. It's not a matter of it not being towards the tip. It's just the dropper thing. I feel like I should write them a letter. I mean, of course, they want it to come out slow for a reason. It just doesn't suit me. All right. Make sure it's mixed in well. And I'm going with that now. All right, so the first thing with the Larimar is I always put my white in to cover the bottom of the mold. This is, the bottom of this mold's kind of big, so I'm hoping I have enough white to cover it. I may not. It's looking pretty good. It's looking like it'll be close. Maybe just a little shy. Let's just give it a little shove around. All right, give it a second to even out. I think I'm gonna go with this cherry red first. Just right in the center. And the starry blue right in the center. All right. Now the mica powder. And this is just loopies. I might be making my loopies a little thick. trying to get close to the edge. One of the things about the Larimar, I don't like the white edge. All right, we're almost done. I just want to use all of this. Hopefully it will come through like I want. All right. And then our white. And the same thing. Just using it all up. I feel like I have a lot of white. I might have mixed too much, maybe. All right. Oh, I didn't pull any bits. What color bits? This is a tough one. Super tough. Part of me is like, go with the red. It looks like a lot of red back here. I don't see any blue. Is it gonna have any blue? I don't know. I don't know. Let me find something that might work. You know what, let's just go with the bits. These are just glass bits that tend to take on the color of whatever they fall into. So this might be a good one. I'm just waiting for it to move in more. Give it a little shot of each. I like when it moves in because it sort of tells me where the center is or whereabouts the center is. This effect seems to take longer to get into the center. Let's go ahead and take some bits. Try to guesstimate. All right, got those in. Let's hope that was a good choice. I was going silver, gold, red, blue. I don't know. I don't know. Let's give it a little shove down. Now I'm going to watch it for any bubbles that pop up. I probably won't hit it with the torch again for about 10 minutes just to have it all start going towards the center. I don't like to get too close to the edge with my torch. But otherwise, we'll be back and see if we got anything that I wanted. All right, we're back to see how this worked out. Did my mica powder show? Looks super red, doesn't it? So I don't know. All right. Oh, wow. The color didn't come through as I wanted. I don't really see the mica powder, but I do love it. I do think it looks very, very pretty. It's a lot of the red. It must be the order that I put the colors in. But it looks cool.